Do you ever feel trapped in regrets about the past? Or anxious about what the future might bring? You're not alone. But here's the truth, you cannot control the past, it's gone. You cannot predict the future, it's not yet written. The only thing you truly have is this moment ***, the present. And in this moment, you have the power to act, to change, to grow. If you want successful and happy life and want to be a great man, then you have to forget your past and stop worrying about the future. If you think you can't do this, then you can't do this. If you think this is easy, then this work is easy for you. Understand, my child? So why waste it thinking about what's already gone, or worrying about what hasn't even arrived? Life is not a memory to rewind, or a movie to fast forward. It's a breath, one breath at a time. Most of us live in two extremes, either dwelling on what's already happened or fearing what might. We say things like, I should have done that, or what if things go wrong tomorrow? But these thoughts are like chains. They hold you back. Living in the present is not just a motivational quote, it's a mental practice. It means focusing your energy on the task in front of you this very second. Whether you're studying, working, helping someone, or simply taking a breath, do it fully. Because when your mind is in the present, it becomes clear, powerful, and calm. All your power lies in the present. Not yesterday's regrets, not tomorrow's dreams, just this one breath, this one step, this single choice. When you give your full presence to this moment, the ordinary becomes divine. A small act done with full awareness becomes a prayer. We all have duties, students, professionals, parents, friends. And performing these duties sincerely is not just a responsibility, it's a spiritual act. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna, do your duty without attachment to the result. Why? Because when we're obsessed with outcomes, marks, money, fame, we become distracted, anxious, and often discouraged. But when we focus on doing the work with all our heart, the result becomes a byproduct, not a burden. And my second suggestion is, do your duty with full sincerity without thinking about the result. In a world that's constantly chasing outcomes, the rarest power is to act without craving the result. The Bhagavad Gita says, Karmanai vadhikaris, ma fail shukata kana. You have the right to perform your duties, but never to the fruits of your actions. This isn't just advice, it's liberation. When you let go of the fruit, you free your soul from anxiety. You become a warrior of peace. Work not for reward, but because it is your dharma, your sacred responsibility. And the Bible echoes the same truth. In Colossians 3 verse 23 it says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. When you give your heart to your work, not for praise, not for recognition, but as an offering to something greater than, even your smallest actions carry eternal meaning. Now third comes the hard part, letting go of attachment. Attachment to praise, success, identity. We want recognition. We want to be somebody. But these desires can trap the soul. Imagine pouring water into a glass that has no bottom, you'll never fill it. The same is true with worldly attachments, they never truly satisfy. Peace comes when you act selflessly, with a pure heart. Do your best, and then let go. Don't cling to the outcome. Whether people praise you or criticize you, stay centered. You don't own anyone. You don't own anything. Even your thoughts, they come and go. Let go of what you can't control. Let go of people who drain you. Let go of outcomes that haunt you. The bird isn't meant to be caged. Neither are you. We hold on so tightly to people, things, emotions, expectations. And yet, everything in life is designed to pass. The Bhagavad Gita reminds us, as a person sheds worn-out garments and wears new ones, so the soul discards worn-out bodies and takes on new ones. BG 222. If even your body is not permanent, then what truly belongs to you? Letting go is not weakness. It's courage. It's saying, I no longer chain my soul to what I cannot control. Attachments breed fear, fear of loss, fear of change, fear of being alone. But when you release that grip, you realize you were never empty. You were only holding things that didn't belong. In the Bible, in Matthew 6 verses 19 to 21, it says, Do not store up treasures on earth, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Your peace is not in possessions, not in people. It's in surrender, in trust, in knowing that everything meant for you will stay and everything else is just passing scenery on your journey. So open your hands. Let go of what was never yours, and walk freely, lightly, into the now. Because only when you let go of the rope, do you realize you were already flying. And my fourth suggestion is, one of the deepest truths from ancient wisdom is this: you are not the doer. Yes, you act, but your body, your breath, your mind, they all came from somewhere beyond you. You are a part of a greater flow. When you let go of ego and stop thinking I did this or I failed, you start living with humility and peace. You become an instrument like a flute through which the universe can play its muse. You are not the doer. You are the instrument. The hand may move, but the power behind it flows from something deeper. Let your ego go silent. Act, but without pride. Give, but without expectation. Then, even your silence will feel sacred. Do your duty with full sincerity like a flame that doesn't flicker in the wind. Be honest when no one is watching. Be kind when no one applauds. Give your best when the world is silent. Because what you do, with truth and love, never goes unseen. You act. You speak. You move. But behind every action, what is the real force? We say, I built this. I achieved this. I made this happen. But the truth is deeper. You are the instrument, not the source. The Bhagavad Gita says, Prakriti kriyamanani ganai karmani sarvasha. Ahankaravaimadhatma kardaham idi menate. BG 3:27. All actions are performed by the modes of nature, but one whose ego is clouded thinks, I am the doer. It is not the ego that creates. It is the universal energy, the divine consciousness acting through you. The Bible also whispers the same wisdom. In John 15 verse 5, Jesus says, I am the vine, you are the branches. Apart from me you can do nothing. The branch may bloom, but it is the vine that gives it life. When you think you are the doer, you attach your identity to success and failure. You feel pride when things go right, and shame when they don't. But when you realize you're just the channel, the servant of something greater, you find peace. You become like a flute, empty inside, but able to produce music only because the divine breathes through you. Let the ego fall silent. Let your actions become prayer, your work become worship. You are not the doer. You are the witness. In the end, it's not about what you achieved, but how deeply you lived. Not about how much you owned, but how lightly you walked. Not about applause, but about the silence in your heart after doing what's right. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us, Yoga karma sukausalam. Perfection in action is true yoga. The Bible reminds us, well done, good and faithful servant. Matthew 25 verse 23. So don't chase the world. Be still. Be true. Be sincere. The real victory? It's not outside. If this message connected with you, take a deep breath and carry it into your life. And if you believe others need to hear this, share it. Comment your thoughts below what part of this resonated the most. And subscribe for more content that feeds your soul. Tease within you. Bye, see you again in next video.